In this video, we are going to learn how you can update members in FreshLearn from Elementor form submissions. So the idea here is that you have created a contact updation form using your Elementor forms and you have embedded that form on a website. Now you want that whenever a form is filled, automatically using the details of the form submission and already existing member details should get updated into your FreshLearn application. For that, you need to integrate your Elementor forms with FreshLearn. So here your trigger application would be Elementor and your action application would be FreshLearn. So how you can integrate both these software applications using Pabbly Connect? For that, you need to come to my screen. To integrate Elementor forms with FreshLearn, first we need to log into pabbly.com. This is the website of Pabbly. Here we can find two options: sign in, sign up free. If you are a new user, just click on sign up free button and you can create your own account in just 2 minutes. And you are going to get free tasks every month. If you're already a user of Pabbly Connect, simply sign in. From the All Apps section, access Pabbly Connect. This is the dashboard of Pabbly Connect. Here we have to create a workflow. For that, click on this plus sign, create workflow. Now let's give a name to the workflow as update members in FreshLearn from Elementor form submissions. Here you can give the workflow name as per your requirement and simply click on create. Now we can see a trigger window and an action window. So Pabbly Connect works on the concept of trigger and action. Trigger means when this happens, action means do this. So in this particular use case, we want that whenever the Elementor form is filled, automatically a member should get updated into your FreshLearn account. For that, first we are going to integrate Elementor forms with Pabbly Connect. So open this trigger window and here choose the application name as Elementor form. Select the trigger event as new form submission. Now here we can see a webhook URL and some instructions. So by following these instructions, you can set up the webhook in your specific Elementor form. So I'll just copy this webhook URL from here and I'll just take you to my WordPress dashboard where I have already created some pages. Okay. So this is the page that I have already created named Contact Updation Form. So we are going to just click on Edit with Elementor. So this is my contact updation form which I have embedded on a website. Please fill this form to update your contact information where I am collecting the details of the customer, that is the first name, his last name, his email address and the mobile number. Okay. So now I want to integrate this form with Pabbly Connect. So we have to just minimize these form fields and here we can find actions after submit option. Click on it. We have to add an action over here by clicking on this plus sign and we are going to select webhook from the drop down. Now as soon as we select webhook over here, we can find a webhook activated. We have to just open it and here we have to paste the webhook URL which we have copied from Pabbly Connect. Okay, and now let's click on update. So here we can see that the webhook has been updated. Now let's move back to Pabbly Connect and here we can see that it is waiting for the webhook response. So in order to capture the response, we have to do a test submission. It means we have to fill up the form on the name of a customer whose details already exist in our FreshLearn account. So here you can see that customer who is already existing as a member in my FreshLearn account is demo name. Here we can find his email address is demo@pabblytudes.com. Here we can find his contact number and here we have got the created date and time also. So now we are going to update the details of this particular member. So now we are going to fill up the details of this particular customer only over here in our Elementor form. Okay, let's give the first name of the customer as demo user, last name as customer, email address. So we'll be giving the same email address over here as demo@pabblytudes.com and here we are going to enter the mobile number. Okay, so we have updated the mobile number and even the first name of the customer. Okay, now let's click on submit. The form was sent successfully. So the form has been filled. Now let's move back to Pabbly Connect. And when we scroll down, we can see that all the details of the form submission are captured over here. We can find the first name of the customer as demo user, last name as customer, his email address, his mobile number. We have got the form ID and the form name also. So now we want that using these details, automatically the member should get updated into our FreshLearn account. So now let's integrate FreshLearn with Pabbly Connect. So here choose the application as FreshLearn. Select the action event as update member. Click on connect, click on add new connection and now here it is asking for the API key. you have to log into your admin account and go to the user list and click on the user. You will find the API key, then copy and paste the value over here. Okay, let's click on this hyperlink, that is user list. And here we are redirected to our FreshLearn account. Here we have to just click on admin. And here we have to click on user. And when we scroll down, we can find the API key. So I'll just copy it and I'll be just pasting it over here. And now let's click on save to create a connection. And now the FreshLearn account is connected to Pabbly Connect. Now here it is asking for the email address, full name, phone number and other details. So we have already got all these details from our trigger response over here. So now we are going to map all these details. For mapping, simply scroll down, click it over here, come to the trigger response, and from the drop down we have to map the email address. Here we have to map the full name of the customer. This was the first name and along with that the last name also. Here we'll be mapping the phone number. And as we are not having the city details, so I'm just leaving this field as blank. And now let's click on save and send test request. Okay, and here we can see the response is received. It means the member is updated in our FreshLearn account. Let's check it. Okay, and here we can see that the name of the customer is demo user customer. Here we can find his same email address as demo@pabblytunes.com. And here we can find that his mobile number is updated over here. The contact number is updated. And here we have got the created date and time also. So in this way, we can see that our integration is perfectly working fine and the member is getting updated over here. So let's move back to Pabbly Connect and let us save this workflow first. Data saved successfully. Okay. Now as we have set up an automation, this is a one-time process. Next time, whenever the form is filled, automatically the member details will be updated in your FreshLearn account. So now we are going to check this in the real time that whether our integration is actually working fine or not. For that, let's move to the form. And as I'm having just one customer over here, one member, so I'm just updating the details of this particular customer itself. Okay. So now this time we are going to give the full name as support customer. We'll be giving the same email address and I'll be just changing the contact number. Okay. So let's give the first name as support, last name as customer, email address as demo@pabblytunes.com. And here I'm just going to change the mobile number. Let us give it as 798. Okay, and now let's click on submit. The form was sent successfully. So the form has been filled. Now let us check our FreshLearn account. We have to just refresh it. Okay, and here we can see that the customer details or the member details are updated over here. Now we can find the full name of the member as support customer. Here we have got the same email address, that is demo@pabblytunes.com. And here we have got the contact number updated, that is 798XXX and 4. And here we have got the created date and time also. So in this way, we can see that our integration is perfectly working fine. Okay, let's move back to Pabbly Connect. And now I'll just minimize all these windows and let us see in a nutshell whatever we have done till now. So first we have created an integration between Elementor form and Pabbly Connect so that whenever the form is filled, automatically the details are captured in Pabbly Connect. And then using those details, we have updated the member details in our FreshLearn account. And in this way, we have learned that how we can update members in FreshLearn from Elementor form submissions using Pabbly Connect. Thank you.
So not just these software applications, you can integrate a ton of applications and automate your business using Pabbly Connect. In case of any queries, you can visit our Pabbly forum. To check the pricing details of Pabbly Connect, you can visit this particular URL. Also, the link of Pabbly Connect and this workflow is available in the description box. You can clone the same workflow into your account directly. If you really like this video, please comment, share and subscribe. Thank you everyone.